What's up, legends? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on the Black Ops 7 beta in zombies, of course, on Farm Survival, and I've been doing a melee only run for the entirety of this journey. I am on round 48. If you guys watched the last video, I died on round 44 with the Rampage Inducer, so I still yet to unlock my calling card. So I decided, let's see if I can't do this melee only the entire journey and actually unlock it. So now we're on 48. I feel comfortable that this won't be a 5-hour video, so I can actually start my recording here. And we'll just see if we can't make it through the last couple of rounds here to unlock the calling card. I think, honestly, this has been one of the more difficult things I've done in quite some time. I just fought, I think it was on 46 or 47, 2 bears for what felt like a half hour, because I just have to be so very careful with when I choose to actually melee. Obviously, they hit me, they do tons of damage, and we just don't have all of the augments that we could utilize to mitigate the damage, right? Even with Jug. Like, basically, I was doing the exact same thing I'm doing right now, just running in a circle, trying to hit the zombies anytime I could squeeze in some damage. And then at certain points, I'd have to run into that shed over there where the mystery box is and actually get 3-plater via 10,000 essence. So that's where all my essence is gone. And I've already burned, I think, 2 self-revives up to this point. Just to show you, I think I could pull my weapon out. I just have a no-pack, no rarity pistol. I can't even switch to anything else, right? The heck, did that Ravager have symbols? I think it had symbols like a monkey. That's kind of crazy, like a monkey bomb. But yeah, essentially, I mean, if I have to, I'll upload the 3-hour other recording that I have and prove it to those people. It will just, like, anyone that doesn't believe me. But I feel like enough of you guys that watch the channel have seen me do melee challenges or challenges in general. Probably going to be a non-issue. But yeah, basically, this is what I've been doing for the last 3 hours. We've been pumping as many hits into these zombies as possible. I think when we were like at 40, maybe it was like 37, I think I started noticing the damage fall off a little bit. So hitting the armored zombies is actually like a 2-hit. The cool thing, though, is we're actually taking advantage of the melee buffs that they added for this game. So you can critical as long as you're hitting the right spot of the zombie, hitting them in the head with your melee hits. I gotta watch where I'm going at all times, too. It's really easy to get stuck with this because of I gotta maintain movement the entire time. And obviously get my hits in when I can. Single target. It's actually a disaster. I also feel like this is going to be a normal round, and then the next round's going to be a Ravager round. So that's the most interesting and most difficult thing that I've been dealing with. I'm going to utilize some Semtexes, and you guys are going to see why when we get there. Because they just move so damn fast, and they're so grouped up. That's actually how I lost my last self-revive that I had. So I do still have one more, but I don't really want to put that to the test when we're so close to the finish line here. It's also insane how much melee damage this does. 116, 160, and then 142, 560 if you do the big juicer one. The only reason I'm not using the big juicer hit, even though it would be kind of nice, is it's not nearly fast enough. And I've gotten caught a couple of times on this really long journey in a place I don't want to be in because I was trying to do the bigger hit. So definitely not worth it in a lot of cases. Maybe against a bear it could be, but I still think even hitting them multiple times with the regular hit would probably be a much safer route. Now, up to this point, I've used, I would say, a little bit of lethals, but not really. Like, I had combat axes for a long time. I threw one, I think, for like 40 rounds. And then after the last Ravager round, I made the decision, you know what? We're going to have to just throw the grenades for the next one because it's just way too insane. I mean, it's easy to group them up. Just not enough AoE. Area of effect with a melee weapon for it to be viable, really. And it is very dangerous to just keep running away and trying to swing it one at a time. Trust me, I lost a self-revive already doing the exact same thing. I also got to watch out to not get caught on something here, because that will end our journey, and I do not want that to happen. This will be a lot easier to some extent when Ether Shroud's available, so that way if you get stuck or you find yourself in a pinch and you need to actually go buy plates or something, you would be able to utilize that. But obviously we won't have that till the open part of the beta. Just keep swinging, just keep swinging, just keep swinging that melee weapon. All right, we're doing pretty good. I mean, we're whittling our way through the enemies. There's still some spawning in, but not a lot. So I don't know if they're just despawning and trying to respawn closer, or if we're just that far away from finishing the round. It's exactly why I didn't want to start this video earlier. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get it close to 50, and then I'll start the recording. That way it could be somewhat reasonable length. And you guys don't have to watch me hit, you know, round after round worth of zombies for 3 straight hours, because I don't think a majority of you guys will watch a 3-hour video. There's just no way. Especially with no voice comm, right? This also gives me the opportunity to do a live comm version of it and it actually be somewhat consistent and reasonable and fit the, you know, gameplay that we're doing here. Come on, zombies. Having to hit these dudes twice is kind of crazy. We're almost there. I think all the zombies that are left are this is just this little group here. 48. We can smell the victory. So yeah, basically, this is going to be a melee-only version of... I don't know why I'd be getting XP for the Jaeger, I think is what it was called. But what a journey. What a challenge, right? Round 50, calling card unlocked, melee only. Is that the last zombie? Nope, this is. All right, we're going to grab as many plates as we can. Is there enough plates on the ground? There is. Is this going to be a Ravager round? If it's not, even better, because that means it's going to be round 50. Come on! We can do it! What is it going to be? Normal? Normal? I feel like if it wasn't going to be... It's normal! Alright, well that's good and bad. That means 50 is going to be the one that's weird. Alright, hit the Ravagers. Let them catch up to you quickly. I gotta watch out for this guy. Oh, did not want a dolphin dive. Did not want a dolphin dive. Sometimes my controller does that though, instead of slide. So realistically, I said I was going to be live after the last video, and then I went into this challenge run, and I was like, you know what? Let's just see what happens. So more than likely, I'm actually going to post this video and then go live. This will be the second video I posted of the day. Did my first run. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Seeing me go through some of the pain while I was still trying to figure out what was going on. And then now we're here doing melee only, you know, putting the challenge to its limits a little bit here. And hopefully doing the calling card that way. I feel like that's going to be something no one else did. But who knows? Maybe somebody else has already been doing a melee-only run and they're further than me. Honestly, what I might do as well is I think we'll do round 50 as long as it's a Ravager round. We'll do round 50 if it's a Ravager round. And then maybe I'll save my game. And then this is what I can load up during the stream. And we can just see how much further I make it during the stream. Because, like, I don't know if I'll do a second video. I mean, the odds of us getting to 100 during this run after having lost 2 of the self-revives is pretty much 0. But I think we could definitely push the limit. I mean, round 50 is pretty solid for a melee-only run anyway, right? I don't think any of you guys down in the comment section, or any of the viewers, I guess, whatever people like to call the commenters, these are just viewers, right? People say chat. Hopefully you guys are entertained by it. Hopefully you guys like the idea of me doing a round 50 challenge with melee-only. I don't know how far I've made it melee-only in BO6, but this is up there. Definitely don't think I would do this with a Rampage Inducer on, though, because the Rampage Inducer at round 20, stuff starts going a little crazy. Not that it's, like, more, I'd say more difficult than BO6 yet, but without our augments, it's definitely interesting. And then without PhD, it's a whole nother level of pain. I do want to hear from you guys in the comment section below how much you guys are liking the beta. If you guys don't have access to the beta, let me know as well. I am definitely considering on stream giving away some of the beta codes that I have. Maybe I'll do some of them tonight and then some more tomorrow, but I guess I'll have to wait and see. Maybe we end up doing them all today. I do have some beta codes that I could give away, but you guys will have to be over there in the stream hanging out. I think this actually might be one of the longest challenge runs I've ever had, like especially going to 50. Like, what am I at? We're at 2 hours and 50 minutes to get to 50. That's ridiculous. Obviously, it makes sense probably if you guys break it down, right, as a viewer, why it took me so long to get this far. And maybe that even helps solidify why it's been melee only the entire time, or how it's been melee only the entire time. Because if I was using streaks or any other nonsense that you could possibly be using, it would not take me 3 hours to hit round 50. There's no way. All right, come on, zombies. Double hit that guy. We do like almost half, I guess a little over half. So at some point it's going to be 3 hits, which that's a GG, right? I think that would be an absolute GG. It's going to be way easier. I'll definitely have to do one of these runs in survival. We'll do plenty of these types of runs in survival, though, once the game fully launches. There's no way. So I'm very interested now to see what I can do with all the augments. Like, this has just been a crazy run. All right, they're thinning out. They are thinning out. Slowly. Oh, I got to get up on that hay bale. That spot throws me off because it's like you can't really just climb directly over it. You could definitely get stuck. Come on, Napalm, do some work for us. This thing's actually been incredibly strong, though, against the bears. The hardest part is getting time to hit the bears, especially when you get to the later rounds when you have so many zombies you have to deal with. And obviously, without all the augments, there's not a lot of ways to mitigate damage. So staying as far away as possible is pretty much what you have to do. And then that obviously takes a lot of time to get through all the zombies, as you're hitting like one every 30 seconds, it feels like, throughout those rounds. All right, there it is. Pop up on the screen. We did it. It's round 50. It didn't pop up. It didn't pop up, unless it's gonna pop up late. I do think it's gonna be a Ravager round, though. That's weird it didn't pop up. We definitely got it, though. There it is. Let's go! We got it! W! W in the comments! This is where I die, though. Holy crap. Do you see the problem here? Dude. Oh my god! I think this is actually crazy. Alright, I'm gonna throw another one. Hopefully it kills most of them. How many did it get? Let's count them up. We're up to like 13. Oh, is this the last one? This one? Oh my god. Well, they made them that fast so they would go through the rounds quicker. Let's go! I definitely don't want an exfil. Normally I would exfil, so what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and save and quit. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this short journey. I know, obviously, I didn't give you guys the first 47 rounds, but here we are. We made it. We unlocked the calling card. Melee only. If there's any doubters, let me know down in the comment section below. I can work on uploading the entire 3+ hours that it took me, or 3-ish hours that it took me, and you guys can watch the entirety of it if you don't believe me. But I'm going to go ahead and save it here. Hopefully we can continue this run in the stream itself. That is going to wrap things up for us here. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support in the channel. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace!